It's weird. Weird seeing these Ross people grow up. Makes me uncomfortable.
I'm sure you've made plenty of people uncomfortable, Matt.
Yeah, but not through growing.
Well, karma's a bitch.
I made people uncomfortable by showing.
Because I remember, oh my god, that was a fucking nightmare.
Once again, a quote from Erica Wise. David is responsible for 30% of the pictures in the selfie thread, but he's responsible for 80% of the body hair.
Yeah, but you didn't. did Rob see the picture we saw?
No.
Don't wanna.
Well,
Yeah,
I heard.
I won't show him. He can come on the ROS and look.
No, it's fine. Send it to me. I'll find a way to get him to see it.
If you do that, he might just fucking permanently kick me off the shoe.
No, he won't.
That's always been an option, David.
Oh, yeah, but it seems more viable.
I'm the one who put it in his face. Not like it'd be that hard.
Let's see.
If I wait long enough and just post it to his wall, he'll be like, "Oh, look, my friend Matt posted something on my wall. Let's see what this is about." Or post it somewhere else and then tag him so he thinks I'm tagging him in a hilarious meme.
Then he just fucking goes through and just virtually chokes me.
And then if it really comes down to it, I'll make it the shoe group cover photo. And then who's that?
That's me hating life.
I meant that beep sound.
Well, what?
Not the. Said I meant the beep sound, not the overall atmosphere of you.
Beep sound. I did not hear a beep sound.
I heard a ding. I don't know.
I didn't hear a beep, not a ding, no nothing. My phone's muted. Well, no, that means it probably came from my end if I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear shit.
That sucks. Oh, well, then maybe it's on your end. 2 against 1. How the tables have turned.
Right, so, what are we on now? What's happening?
We can be.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm not like. Do you want to wait for Mark?
I don't know.
That's super helpful, Rob.
Well, that's what I got. I'm Mr. Fucking helpful.
I just want to hear if Mark sounds like fucking Denzel Washington or something.
No,
that's why I always imagine him sounding like at this point.
I've heard Mark in Hangouts. He sounds like a teenager.
Oh.
Welcome everyone to the quote-unquote shoe number 116, frothing at the gash. This is not news. This is not informative. Maybe it's entertaining. With me tonight is Matt Summers.
He has risen.
Yes, and David Anthony Lyer.
Oh, God damn. Already?
I, of course, am Rob Livingston, and I felt like recreating the first intro somewhat.
For anyone who's bared to listen to 116 of these.
Which is literally me.
Maybe Liz.
Maybe Liz, maybe. I don't know.
I miss Liz.
This is like well over a week's worth of time spent listening. Like, you could smoke crack for a week and it'd probably be more productive.
Yeah, well, if you did it while you were smoking the crack.
And then you just wasted your crack.
True story.
No such thing as wasted crack.
Yes, there is.
Shit.
If you smoke crack and then die, you sort of just wasted that crack.
Well, I mean, I can't fault that logic, but I'd like to.
Oh, man.
We're transmitting onto it now.
I spent all this money on crack. I took a puff, and then I died. So my bloodstream just turned to nothing, and some other crackhead stole my crack. I wasted both my money and my crack.
I'm sans crack.
But I mean, you still die with the crack in your system, so I mean, technically, you still win.
Yeah, but
I wonder if it was that fucker I sold that car to. Is that where my crack went?
Oh man.
So, What's been going on this week? Anything interesting?
Moving slowly into the house. Zoe took her first steps.
Yay. I don't say this because I never mean it, so I just don't say it, but she is fucking adorable.
Yeah, no, it's the worst.
She is fucking adorable, man.
Yeah.
The worst. Not because of her, because her adorableness attracts strangers.
Oh. That's why I never tell anybody their kids are cute, because I don't mean it.
They're always like, because you get all the people like, oh, can I see your baby? I'm like, it's a fucking baby. It looks like a baby. Why do you need to see my baby?
Nah, there are some fucking adorable ass babies.
Right. That doesn't mean that
ugly ones, too.
Like,
yeah.
My child.
There's some ugly fucking babies.
Oh, yeah.
I got a friend, she makes fucking bug-eye babies, and...
Ugh.
Like, every picture she puts, it takes on there. It's like, he's giving me fucking mean eyes the entire fucking time. Jesus Christ.
I know someone personally who has a very ugly baby.
I think somebody's watching us on Twitch.
Probably Derek.
It's probably Derek. Hello, Derek. Shout out to Derek.
Woo, Derek. Derek.
I do know somebody with an ugly baby. Let's see if I can.
Now they're gone.
Well... Guess it wasn't Derek.
What happens when you insult your fan?
I gave him a shout out. What more do you want from me?
Don't acknowledge him. This makes it weird.
Oh man, this poor kid.
Are you seeing it in the shoe chat?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay.
Seeing what in the shoe chat?
This kid. I'm remaining purposefully ambiguous, so please keep that in mind. This kid is just doomed. I hope this kid is smart, because they're not getting by in the looks.
Oh.
You can be pretty and dumb, or you can be pretty and smart, but you can't be, or you can be ugly and smart, but you can't be dumb and ugly.
No, it doesn't work for you.
There it is, I sent it.
Oh my. That poor child.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
That poor child.
Jeez.
Oh my. I just want to give it a baby Ruth.
Oh my God.
Oh,
those babies are 2 years apart.
Oh.
Are they? Because they look the same. You know what's
God, all I can think of when I look at the one Matt sent is Sloth from the Goonies.
The one on the right for David.
Oh my God.
It kind of looks like Whistle Dick.
Actually, I got a picture of Whistle Dick as a baby over here on the fish tank near my computer. He looks like a fucking alien. Like, no joke. A fucking alien. Hold on.
I'm sorry, this baby is fucking terrifying.
Right? Fuck it. I actually came across a baby picture of me the other day in my computer.
Oh. Fucking Megan. David, do you have a baby? No. No.
I thought about it.
Well, I mean, I always think about it, but nah, not right now. I'm good.
That means you're definitely gonna have a baby.
At the moment, I'm good. I don't need that kind of fucking negativity in my life.
Kids are the best.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then they grow up. And then they're little shitheads like my stepdaughter.
Well, don't raise them to be shitheads.
Well, I mean, she's a cute shithead, so I mean, that's at least a winning quality, but...
No, it's not. That's a bad person.
No, she's just sassy as fuck.
Pretty girls who are shitty are bad people.
Oh, look at little Rob. Picture says, "What the fuck are you staring at?"
Back when cameras only had soft focus.
Right? That wasn't a feature. That was just life.
Rob's face says this blanket was white when I got it. It's soaked in the blood of his enemies.
Yeah, I forgot that I'd scanned a whole bunch of old Polaroids like a decade ago.
I gotta finish scanning some stuff.
Well, the funny part is I found them on a random DVD looking for something else. I was like, oh, yeah. I should probably keep these somewhere else, too.
You always find something you're looking for when you're looking for something else.
Yep.
I was looking for my electric screwdriver, and I found the stud finder I needed 2 weeks ago. I mounted my mom's TV, and I had to knock on the wall like a savage.
That shit doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. It works just fine.
What?
I always end up fucking it up when I do shit like that.
Well, maybe you're tone deaf.
That's possible.
It's not even just ears. You can feel it, too.
Right. It's a thud, not a boing.
Well, like, this week I've been running conduit in and out of a building, and it's got cinder blocks.
Yeah.
And I kept on missing the center part each time.
How?
Like, I couldn't hear a difference at all. So,
like, it's cinder block, you can just look at it and say, this is the part I need to drill through.
I did that, but the problem was the anchor bolts I was putting in weren't working, and it just all kinds of shit went fucking bad.
Yeah,
I feel you.
My mom just moved to a new apartment, so I was mounting her TV. Her fucking apartment doesn't make any sense. Studs are 12 or 18 inches apart. Hers were like 26 inches apart.
Well, they were cheapskates.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. And it wasn't like, because I know sometimes we have that.
Nah, that's a cut rate building practice. It saves like 20% of the lumber throughout the building.
But, because like, I know sometimes we ran into that if like it was a wall where there used to be a bay window or something. But
yeah, I can see that.
And so I had to fucking use toggle bolts. But because it's a TV, I had to use fucking humongous, super strong toggle bolts.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you do.
It's just a fucking nightmare. I hate using toggles. Not because it's hard. It's just tedious.
Hold that fucking angle and screw it in.
Yeah.
God damn it! Just hurry the fuck up.
And they were like the fucking. I had to put like a 1-inch hole in the wall to put these fucking toggles through. That's how fucking big they were.
Oh nice. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, it's a TV. I'm not taking any fucking chances. So
fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude. My side monitors. I've got these motherfuckers put on with 3/8 inch grade 8 hex head cap screws.
Yeah.
It's all Loctited.
Yeah, I went and found the biggest, baddest fucking toggle bolt I could find. And then I had a problem because I fucking, you break off the plastic piece. I
don't know what the fuck you mean by toggle bolt.
Toggle bolt's that one. It's got the
flat flare on the end that springs out.
No, you drill the hole, you put it in, you pull it back through so it gets pushed up against the drywall. You put this, you break off the plastic so it's stuck there, and then you run the lag bolt through it.
Okay, it's a compression anchor. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, because I was getting annoyed, I broke a piece of the plastic off too early, so I had to for lack of a better way to put it, I had to fucking kajigger it and get it back flush against the goddamn drywall and then pull it. It was just a fucking bitch. I never want to do that again.
I wouldn't want to fucking do it. Fuck that.
The nice thing about
I love doing that stuff.
Yeah. A nice thing about the house we're moving to is that whoever lived there before us already had the electrical plug moved up behind the TV.
Nice.
So, yeah, now I don't have to do a fucking power bridge. I can just mount the TV. Because I hate running power bridges. It's cool and convenient, but it fucking sucks. Then I don't have to pay an electrician God knows how much money to move a goddamn plug. I can just use a goddamn power bridge, and it's much easier.
Well, I can cheaply do that work, you know. Not bragging about my own skills at all.
You gonna fly out to fucking Delaware to do that for me?
Give me a place to stay, I might.
My couch, because we have a new couch. Rob's very familiar with my old couch.
Yeah,
that couch. We don't have that one anymore because Sarah sort of stole one from her old job. So it's got two things that like pull out now, like reclines.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I mean, I guess you could sleep on the couch or the floor.
Fly out to Delaware, put a receptacle in, head back.
I'm gonna see if Jared wants to share a bed with you.
Jared would be like, "Nah, I'll just sleep in my car. It's all right."
Because I got Jared. I didn't get Jared. We got a new king size bed, so we gave Jared our queen bed.
Ashley wants to get a fucking king size bed. I don't want to do it.
No, fucking do it. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
I mean,
best. It's like having two separate beds, but they're together, so they can't get mad at you. Dude, it's the best. It is the best. I have all this fucking room. I'm not all fucking cramped up anymore. But
we just got that free bed last year.
If you're gonna do it, spend the money and get a fucking good one though. Don't fucking.
Yeah, I just want a bed that's not broken.
Well, I don't cheap out on electronics and I don't cheap out on beds. I don't think I've ever spent less than $1,000 on a bed.
Oh.
See, I think the next bed
I don't think I've spent $1,000 totals on beds.
Oh man, you spend
unless you count my kids.
I spend 1/3 of my fucking life on it. I'm spending good money on it.
Well, see, I try not to spend that much of my life on it. Not even close.
I just think as a person, I spend too much time in a fucking bed for me to have a shitty one.
Well, that's the only reason I want to get out of it.
And then, this bed we got for like, this bed is, I think it's like a $1,400 bed, but we got it for like $330 because H.H. Gregg closed or whatever, and they had a bunch of shit they were just trying to get rid of. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, thought I lost you.
No.
Oh, I don't know what I did.
What the hell? David sharing his screen.
My bad.
You fucker. Why you got so many tabs open?
Oh, I was watching videos earlier.
But yeah,
how do I turn that on?
Unshare your fucking screen, David. This is going out over Twitter. Thank you.
See, we got a $1,300 bed for $330. We got like a $400 couch for free, and I got like a $2,000 TV for $800 because H.H. Gregg was closing.
Damn.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do. My TV was like super loud all of a sudden. I don't know why.
It helps when you've sold TVs before. The manager can't like fuck you. So he was like, "Yeah, man, this is cost." I was like, "I sold TVs for 11 years. I know what cost in this TV is. It's not that."
Not even remotely.
And it was a Sony TV. You know, I was the fucking Sony expert for a while. I was like, I know what this TV costs, man. Don't fucking try to play me. And he thought I was full of shit, and I came within $5 of his cost.
I need a new fucking TV real bad. Fucking
I don't. I
tired of
got
mine.
an amazing one here that I don't even use really.
Well, the one I got's nice. It's 42-inch, but I want to mount it, and I want to put some surround sound in here. I already talked to Matt about this before once, but I've got them cathedral ceiling, so I had to get a better quality fucking surround sound system.
You have to get electrostatic speakers.
Yeah, that's the ones.
Because any traditional speaker in that kind of sound, in that kind of environment, you're going to lose a shit ton of the audio you should be getting.
Well, like when I talk in here right now, I have an echo in the back the whole time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you also probably need. Do you have like curtains?
Yeah, you need like furniture.
You need.
Well,
curtains.
I've got furniture. Y'all seen the pictures of, like when I put a selfie up? I've got that big ass safe in the back there.
That's made of metal.
Right, that reflects sound. You understand what the problem is here, right?
Is that room carpeted or is it like hardwood?
No, the only thing that has carpet in this house is the bedrooms.
Oh yeah, you need big heavy curtains. You need an area rug. You need
to cover some shit up.
Because even in that, those electrostatic speakers will sound better, but they won't sound as good as they should. You need shit in that house.
Yeah,
things and stuff and whatnot.
You can even just buy like if you go to you're in Texas, so there's a couple of them. If you go to a Best Buy that has a Magnolia Design Center, they can sell you these things. They just look like geometric kind of arty shit that you put on the wall, but they're actually soundproofing. Well, not soundproofing, but helping
reduce echo.
Yeah, and all that. And they just they look like decorations. It doesn't look like some weird shit on your wall.
See, most of our Best Buys have shrunk up here in the last couple of years. They've gotten that smaller, fucking more, not mobile setting, but that they're like 2/3 the size they used to be.
Now I know for a fact there's a design center somewhere in Houston because it was one of the first ones. I don't know where, but there is one.
If there is one I can think of, it's probably the one at Gulfgate because that one's pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
But that's also right there next to fucking Fifth Ward where, I'm not too welcome around them parts. I walk in there, howdy guys, and they're like, get the fuck out of here. Now.
Thank you for not being vague at all, so we understood what you were talking about.
I'm just saying.
This is the part where you clarify.
I'm cornflake.
That didn't help.
That's
we don't
not
Texas, David.
I mean, they're lovely people.
David, why aren't you welcome in this area?
Because I'm white.
Oh. Well, then say that.
What else would you... I mean...
I don't fucking know. We don't speak Texas. I don't even know what Fifth Ward is.
It's,
You could be making shit up right now, and there'd be no way for me to really dispute.
No, ask Quincy. Quincy's well aware of Fifth Ward now, at this point.
He is. I'm just saying, you can't talk to us like we live in Texas, and we're supposed to just know that.
Yeah, the Fifth Ward. No, see, I'm just so used to people saying that shit that's around here, and I'm just like, yep,
Yeah, I couldn't just...
Because I have no fucking idea.
I could, like, David, if I asked you, what's on, like, how far do you have to go down Broad and 17th till you hit South Street, you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
6 blocks.
Wrong. Very wrong.
8 blocks.
No.
I don't even know what a fucking
Shut
block
up,
is.
David.
It's the same fucking block, David. That's the answer. So anyway, yeah, you can't just say Texas stuff and then act like we're supposed to know it.
But that's
I
like
thought Fifth Ward was well known.
In Texas.
People knew it in New Orleans.
That's New Orleans. That's right
like
next
4
to
feet away from
Texas.
Texas.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you should be.
I am.
But no, you got to. I don't know. Like I said,
You know what? Hey, where's everybody go?
We're waiting for whatever is what. You said you know what like 8 times. And
I did.
And nothing.
But I don't know how to do this shit anymore.
Very anticlimactic. Anyway, David, when the time comes that you want to buy that shit, A, let me know, and B, go to the one with a design center.
Okay.
Best Buy doesn't care what color you are as long as your money is green.
I hope so. Last time I went down there to buy tacos, man, fucking people stared at me.
Well, don't go to the fucking taco part of town. Go to the Best Buy part.
But I like the tacos more than the Best Buy.
Well, so what? Okay, then get shot over some tacos. I don't care.
I mean, I wouldn't be the first person.
Okay. Well, then go get shot over some fucking tacos. I don't care.
How is this my problem all of a sudden?
It's not.
Where the fuck is Mark?
Where's Erica at? She made some she was gonna get on.
So, anything else interesting happened this week?
I got that kitten.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I thought I thought she was pushing for a dog.
She was.
That's her problem.
Yeah.
You figured if you just brought home a kitten that was cute enough, she'd forget?
Yeah.
Did it work?
For right now.
I think ultimately you're just going to end up with like 8 cats trying to get her to forget about a dog, or you're going to have 2 cats and a dog.
Well, with our fucking schedule, man, a dog isn't viable right now. I've tried telling her this many times. She's at work when I'm at school, and I'm at work when she's at work. So, when's the dog gonna get outside and fucking do shit? You know? Fuck that. Dog don't need to be fucking inside all the time.
Go old school 70s and just have an outside dog.
Not in Texas. It's too fucking hot.
That's cruel.
Yeah.
Put an air conditioner in his doghouse. You're an electrician.
That's fucking expensive.
Right? Holy crap, air
I
conditioning.
didn't say it had to be a good air conditioner.
It'll be like $200 a month for the electricity. It's Texas. It's hot as balls. And then some more balls.
Put a sensor on it so it only turns on when he's in the doghouse.
Texas is as hot as double balls.
It's 90 degrees at night. There's never a time where it's not hot.
Well, that's because God didn't want you to live there.
No, he wanted us to farm here, and we did.
No, he didn't. God made certain areas unlivable for a reason. And you defied God and decided to live there anyway. So it's your fault.
But it's warm all year.
No, it's hot all year, not warm. There's a difference.
Yeah.
I would call it horrible, but, potato, potato.
You know where else is hot all year? Hell.
Well, I mean, at this current rate, I'm on a fucking fast track that way.
Frankly, that's what I equate Texas to.
Most people do.
I mean, it's hot and most people are racist. This is hell.
Oh, I'm not racist.
I said most people, David.
How fat do you think you are?
Well,
I'm so fat.
My self-esteem.
Most people. That's how fat I am. Most of them. Mostly.
Most of them are part of me.
Sounds like heavy metal.
Now I have to remember that heavy metal happened.
So, are any of y'all going to catch the Wonder Woman movie?
Probably
Sure.
not.
I'm not going to rush.
Not because I think it's bad or anything. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I just don't care about Wonder Woman that much.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll hold out for Captain Marvel.
I'm thinking about it. I might go see it in like 2 or 3 weeks when it hits the dollar theater.
Well, I was telling Jared that I wouldn't be here the 7th. He's like, oh no, well, Spider-Man. I was like, I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man. I never really have gave a fuck about Spider-Man.
Go ahead and go fuck yourself, Rob.
Well, hey, enjoy your movie.
Find a big old bag of dicks and start munching away.
No harm, no foul. I don't care.
No, fuck you.
I just hope it's good.
Right, I'll watch it.
I didn't like The Amazing Spider-Man, so.
Right. I'm all burned out on Spider-Man altogether. I don't care.
It's kind of like Batman.
How
There's
many
too many fucking movies.
Spider-Man movies? How many fucking Spider-Man movies? I don't care.
6.
So
far.
fucking many.
Yeah, they're not all like the same series.
I know that.
It makes it worse. It's like a fucking reboot every 5 years or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's not Spider-Man's fault.
No, it's not. I stopped caring about the character a long time ago.
Fuck you, pal.
Well, hey. Nothing against you for enjoying that.
Get AIDS.
I'm not a comic fan.
Get
I don't
AIDS.
read the comics. And such is life.
I've got a comic set on my desk. I still haven't read it. I've had it here since my birthday.
I've got stacks of them here from Uncle Jared. The kids have read through a bunch of them. I tried to read one.
I can't wait to start reading comics.
Did you guys go out for a free comic book day?
Yeah, we went to. I figured Jared would have told you. We went to.
You never talked about it on the show.
We went to New York. We went to all 5 boroughs. We had a comic shop in every borough, which didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Hello?
Hello?
Are boroughs like parts of New York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
Okay.
There's 5 boroughs. Erica would be much better suited to explain this, but there's 5 boroughs in New York that make up New York City.
Okay.
And we went to a comic shop in every one. The first shop kind of sucked. The second shop was really good. The third shop was really good. Really, it's just that first one that kind of sucked. And it was just because it was tiny as fuck. Like, even by New York standards, it was fucking tiny.
See, there's only like 1 or 2 comic book shops in the south part of Houston. So, like, if you want something, you have to go to their shops. And I don't like them a whole lot because the guys in there are kind of dickheads. I guess because they know I'm not one of their people.
Oh, yeah. Those people are the worst.
But they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They take many forms.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad my shop isn't, like that.
If it was more inviting, I'd feel more comfortable going in there, maybe buying a comic book or 2. But
Yeah, well, that's shops that don't want to make money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
My shop will teach anyone anything about comics because if they get you addicted,
Then you're hooked for life.
that's how they make their monies.
Right. They get you on the comeback.
They sell you a couple comics, you're like, oh, I kind of like that. And then they're like, oh, do you want to open a box?
they got my buddy Clark like that. He went and bought a couple of the Power Ranger comics, I think last year, year before last.
Uh-huh.
And now he's in there every fucking day, you know, looking for new shit.
Yeah. The same way that nobody likes the comic book shop owner who's like elitist about the fact that you're not part of the comic book crowd. There's also like nobody likes the guy who just hangs out at the comic shop because he doesn't have friends.
Yeah.
And every comic shop has that guy that will be there for 4 hours to talk about comics in a way that's way too philosophical because he doesn't have anyone else to talk to because all he ever talked about is comics.
Yeah, because people are like, okay, I get it. Miss Marvel's amazing. That's great.
Well, it's the same thing. GameStop has the same thing too. They think that all the guys that work at GameStop want to talk about is video games. And it's like the last thing I want to talk about is fucking video games.
You realize I'm a human, right?
Right.
You're not like interacting with a website now.
Well, that's why I never like would tell anybody that I worked at Best Buy. Because immediately they're like, "Oh, I was thinking about getting a TV." Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Shut up.
Human impulse.
You're not thinking about getting a TV. Just don't have anything better to talk about.
I like a TV. Big one. Big TV. That right, huh? That right?
Don't get me started on those people.
But I do like a TV.
People that buy TVs purely on size disgust me.
I I want to get a second little small TV because I use a TV for a monitor.
Under 40 inches.
No. It's only a 19-inch TV.
I'm saying the TV that you said you wanted to get a TV. Do you want one that's under 40 inches?
The next one I buy will be a 60-inch, but like I want
inch for a monitor.
No, for a monitor, I want to get one that's probably about 32 or so.
Yeah, buy literally anything.
Yeah. Because at this point, I don't need fucking the high specs, quick refreshing and all that bullshit.
From no.
32 inch is a bit big for a monitor. I had one for a while. You adapt to it, but it's not like optimal. 27-inch for a monitor is perfect.
Yeah.
The dot pattern of a monitor versus the TV is very, very different.
Right.
Because of the dot pattern on a TV, anything under 40 inches, it doesn't fucking matter if it's 1080 or 720. It's the same fucking shit.
Right. Because they don't have the pixel density.
Yeah.
Of course. Who doesn't know that? Duh.
Oh, Rosie, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
When Erica talks, he says, ew.
It's like we got the old crew back together.
Thank God, because we were dying out here.
We sure fuck were.
I hope you don't think I'm the doctor. I ain't fixing it.
You had a better chance than we do.
Yeah, right. We're flailing. Come on, save us.
But listen, no, I just want to let you know why I'm late, though. So I was doing stuff, right? But then my cousin was like, oh, before I drop you off, let's go to the bakery. I'm like, cool, no problem. Let's hit the bakery. She takes me to this place and introduces me to the most heavenly cup of hot chocolate. It's Nutella hot chocolate.
Okay.
The likes of which I have never experienced ever.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Bro, legit, it was that serious. I told her, stop the car, pull over, I'm having a moment. This is real. The love is real. And
Erica's gonna be in her kitchen for the next week trying to figure this out.
Yo, I almost don't want to.
Eat hazelnuts dry.
I almost don't want to figure it out because it's one of those things like
It could be crack.
I can't chase this, I'm gonna die trying to chase this.
It's a gateway beverage.
That's your dragon. It's not heroin for you. It's this fucking Nutella drink.
It's amazing. It's fucking. I'm glad I got a large.
Right.
Pause.
Woo, good call. I'm happy about this.
And I also got my favorite dessert, which is a tiramisu cake thing. Yeah.
Whenever I hear tiramisu, it just makes me think of Superbad. Favorite scene. When you see yelling at his home ec teacher, why do I need to know how to make tiramisu? When am I ever going to make tiramisu? When am I going to be a fucking chef?
Yeah, man. I remember now. But
his partner's always here. My partner's never here. I'm like a single mom. I cook and clean.
Yo, he legit got the whole fucking thing. That shit is too perfect.
Fucking best. I love it.
Yo. But yeah, I got that. And I went to a French bakery to get an Italian pastry. But, I mean, damn, that shit was banging.
That's the fucking most douche New York thing you've ever said.
I know, but...
You don't say a lot of douche New York stuff, but that was definitely...
That makes the list. That's on the list.
We're
going to check that one down as an affirmative.
Italian pastry? It's just fancy chocolate cake.
Oh, it's a dessert. Okay, a dessert. It's not even a pastry, really. Is it?
Maybe it works.
I don't give a fuck. All I know is that ramekin is absolutely empty. I took a before and after picture, and you know how when you eat Popeyes and you leave a graveyard?
Yeah. That's
what it didn't look like chicken, but it was like dry in there. There was nothing left. So that's why I'm late. I was like, I'm skipping dinner so I can binge here.
Well, we all got to make decisions.
Well,
that shit fixed my week.
We know what to do if you're on your deathbed or whatever. The thing to bring you.
Right.
No lie.
Watch, her tongue will be swollen and it'll just be torture.
So if you ever get sick or something, we visit you in the hospital, we'll bring you Nutella hot chocolate.
I'm saying it is amazing.
On the way in. Hey, ding hazelnuts?
Yeah.
Which is how I'm going to refer to him now, since there's so many instances of me cutting out his name and Erica starting with ding hazelnuts.
I forget. Like, I'm so used to talking to you guys, and it's so natural for me to just say his name.
Right. Understandable. But,
Dang hazelnut.
fuck, where the hell was I going with that?
I don't know, but I know I'm going to finish this hot chocolate.
Did you tell your husband so he knows when you get sick to...
Oh, have him jerk off in the cup on the way in.
That wasn't...
Fabulous.
What? Where?
Fabulous.
I don't understand.
It's a hazelnut drink.
That
That's how
made me
he
feel
got
sick.
the name.
Hope
But
you feel yourself.
what?
That made me feel sick. I hope he's proud of himself.
Right? And these are two flavors that I'm not sure I want to combine. I really, really like. Let me just enjoy this right now.
My hazelnut hot chocolate doesn't need pineapple flavor.
Oh God!
My hazelnuts.
You guys are terrible. But this hot chocolate is amazing. It's warm chocolate right now because the shit was a large. You know, I'm not trying to go crazy, but I just want to enjoy it.
Little me time.
But that's what it was. It just nice ending to the night. And then I'm coming here and I'm sharing it with you, but not my drink, because fuck y'all can't have none. But
what?
You know.
Backwash.
Nah, y'all can't even have that.
I don't want your backwash.
I told Javon, ding, nasal nuts. I told him to taste it. And usually, like, whatever, taste it and drink half of it. I don't give a fuck. This time, I was like, no, but seriously, just taste it.
I'll fucking kill you.
Only a taste. Only a sip.
Straight up.
Like, I got greedy with my shit. I was like, if you want one, I'll bring you one, but you're not having all of mine. I felt what you guys felt.
I hope you noticed was mine.
Yeah, bro.
Zero sense that me and Jared haven't met this guy.
That you what?
That me and Jared haven't met this guy.
What do you mean that you haven't met him?
Yeah.
That's what he meant, Erica.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hazelnuts.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense that me and Jared haven't met him.
This is true. This is true.
I'm starting to feel offended.
No, you shouldn't. There, we have all summer.
Feel however you want.
We have all summer.
So you're gonna hustle him and take you to Comic-Con?
Yeah, but that's gonna happen tomorrow. Shh.
I'm telling you, once they release what the exclusives are, so you might have to take one L on this.
Why?
Is you might have to let him buy a stupid thing.
I don't mind. It's his birthday. I mean, I'll be like, yo, go ahead. Spend anything you want.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
With your credit card. You know I did that before?
What?
I took him out to dinner for his birthday. And I left my wallet home. Like, legit, that wasn't a trick. I wasn't trying to... No, and this was early on, and I left my wallet home. I was so fucking embarrassed. I was like, about me paying for this? We got a problem. I left my wallet home, and he never let me live that down. Like, remember that time you took me out for my birthday and I had to pay for it? I'm like, yeah, I remember you, asshole.
Gold digger.
Yep, been paying for it ever since.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta let him buy. You gotta show him the list of exclusives. He'll find a real dumb thing that he wants. Let him have it, and then you get to go.
Right, but see, I'm not gonna tell him about American Gods because then he's gonna be like, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah, and you'll get to see me and Jared for roughly 4 minutes before we run off to somewhere else.
Right.
Ooh, how generous!
Right, I get 4 minutes.
Me and Jared just don't stop moving during Air Comic-Con. There's always a vendor or an exclusive or a panel to go to.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's so much going on there that it's like, it's overwhelming.
Love it. The best. It's one of the few times I feel like these are my people.
Yeah, there's this guy at my job that was like rubbing it in last year about the fact that I didn't go. Because he was like, oh, I did this, I did that, I bought this. I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up. And I had to see him every day on the bus when we went home. We were taking a class together, and he worked there, so we already knew each other going in.
Right.
So forget it. You all of a sudden find a friend, and
Fuck.
it's like, great.
The fuck. That's a fuck buddy.
No, it's
Because
not.
you're like, fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that. It's like, let's not go starting rumors. I work with these people.
Erica's fuck buddy days are over.
Well, who can say what the future will bring?
Hey. I don't know what kind of person you think I am.
Would you do that?
The kind of person with genitals?
I don't mean would you get a divorce. I just mean if it happened or if Javon died, would you go like full hoe?
Absolutely. There's no question. Look,
Even if
I was never into this whole like relationship thing. I don't have like a real like for commitment. I never have. So this right here with Javon is a fluke. I'm sorry. Fuck hazelnuts. Fuck. His name is Javon. All right, everybody knows that. But yeah, this thing with him is a fluke. I mean, we both talk about it.
What if he dies? Is it different if he dies?
I think it might be different if he dies. I mean,
different for like a year, and then.
I mean, but no, you gotta also think about how old I'm gonna be.
Right.
Like, is it gonna be dusty?
You can't get fucking laid.
No, but I'm saying like it's gonna be mad dusty. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to be a hoe.
What?
You know, it's like old and shit. Because if he gets to the point where, you know, he passes on, then like if we're old, that means he's been sick for a long time.
It have to be old age that got him, and maybe he just got hit by a bus.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Nah, man.
My aunt's like 65, and she fucking tries to find her a new boyfriend all the goddamn time.
Oh, boo! You know, my family's Puerto Rican. I'm well aware that 75-year-olds still go clubbing. Okay,
They do. This is a thing.
They still go clubbing. They still party.
Are you gonna be like? Are you gonna be the retirement home hoe?
I mean, you know.
Call me Blanche.
You know, Blanche. Nah, but you know, I think the only time that I'll go full hoe is if like there's like an issue, and I'm still, you know, young and virile.
Or just want to have an orgasm. That would be another reason.
I mean, that I could do, you know, by myself.
You can.
I know it's not the same, but I'm saying like.
It's an option.
Let's just say I'm self-sufficient.
Erica moves to a nursing home and 5 of her 8 boxes are sex toys.
Why is your sewing box always locked, honey? I went looking for some white thread. You said, fuck out of my sewing box.
Why don't you mind your goddamn business, Gladys? How about
you're gonna find a needle in there, but it's not gonna be the one you're looking for.
Don't touch my shit, Gladys. All right?
Right?
Nosy ass.
It's like college days for old people. Dorm life.
I'll fucking kill you, Gladys. I swear to God.
Oh, take your fucking pot smoking ass out of my room.
We take the same medicine. I know what you take.
You're crazy.
No, seriously, she is. That's why she's there.
Poor Gladys having to deal with old hoe Erica.
I know, but it's true, and I'm not making excuses or fucking faking it. Like, if it is what it is.
I'm pretty sure if things don't work out with me and Sarah, I'm just gonna stay in the house. Like,
right.
I'm gonna fully embrace this nerd life to the dangerous degree.
I mean,
It's pretty much my backup plan.
I'm going full shut-in, buying stuff I don't need, die surrounded by plastic.
Well, you can do both those things.
Yeah, I'm living proof.
But no, I'm like, you dating again sounds like a nightmare. I didn't like dating
But,
when I was dating.
man.
Right.
Listen, there is that
The world
episode.
has changed, and not for the better.
That episode of Master of None.
Which one?
The one with the dating.
Oh, the Tinder stuff.
That shit made me so scared.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in dating.
That I'm not about that life. I'm sorry. Like, call me old fashioned, but I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna catch me on those things like fucking. Oh my god, Tinder.
Hook up.
See, that's
I
like
never use Tinder, so
that's like a real reason for not wanting to date again. Mine are like purely selfish. Mine are like, I don't want to have to learn another person's wants and needs again.
But that's the thing. I don't generally
mean you have to care.
Right. I don't generally care about people's wants and needs. Like, you know,
That
like
sounds like your problem.
Like relationship wise, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, we're cool until I'm bored and like I got something better to do or whatever. Then it's like fade away, goodbye.
I don't want to learn things about people anymore. Like, if me and Sarah don't work out, I'm just gonna be a good dad who doesn't do anything. Like, I'm gonna go to Comic-Con. Like, me and Jared are gonna become life mates until he finds a woman.
I don't know. I think as much as you think that's the case, that's probably bullshit.
Nah, fuck that.
But yeah.
Interest. I'm gonna live like I always wanted to live when I was a teenager and just sit down.
Not doing a motherfucking thing.
Goddamn
fuck that.
Yeah, but that doesn't change. One does not affect the other.
Just playing fucking Xbox and jerking off and buying toys and
I mean,
comics.
you can do that now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You can
one
buy
does
jerk-off
not change the
toys.
other.
It's not the same thing. It's like I still have to care about Sarah and stuff. I don't want to have to care about anybody but me.
Well, see, that's the thing. You don't have to care.
I do because I love my wife.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a situation where you don't have a wife.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we were talking about. I'm not saying that I want to go out and fuck Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Jane, and Sue now.
You can be like fucking Frank from Shameless. Just don't give a fuck about nobody.
Like, I'm satisfied. I'm comfortable. I'm good right now. I'm just saying.
Life is life.
Still, that's an easier flag to wave when you're a girl.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like,
I'll
as a
just fuck
dude,
right off if I wanna.
but like as a dude, I like if I got in that situation where I was just gonna like be the person who just
Mark gave us a fake name.
who just bangs girls, just to get my rocks off. I would have no game about it. I would just like be like, "Hey, you're attractive. Do you want a bone?" No, cool, because I'm not playing.
Well, isn't that pretty much what Tinder is?
I can see how dudes have a lot more work to put in.
But even Tinder, there's a game to Tinder too. It's not.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And you gotta tell them that you're going to Whole Foods.
But I have no interest at all in playing any more games. I did game. I'm bored with it. I'm just. Hey, do you find me sexually attractive? No. All right. Cool.
And I also find that guys, as they get older, still go after young women anyway.
Yeah.
So, whereas a woman gets older, she will sometimes go after a young guy, but is cool going after a dude her age or even older.
See, I will tell you what. I still jerk off to a couple girls in my high school, but then I look at high school seniors and I'm like, these are children.
Right, but no, a lot of guys don't do that.
No,
but is it weird that I still jerk off to the...
No, because that's where you were at that age. Like,
right. But still, at the same time...
That's your high school brain doing that, not your current.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I could think like that too, because when I look at Ashley, I can remember her being a freshman in high school, but, where I'm with her now at 25, 26, 27, however the fuck we are now, I don't see her as that 15-year-old girl.
That's just your high school brain, man. Your high school brain is always going to be your high school brain.
Yeah, it's like the kid I had a crush on in the 6th grade is still that kid in my head. It's not like I like now as an adult. No, but like, you know, my kid self wanted that young kid, but I was also a young kid.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Well, anyways, Matt, the name Mark gave us did not work.
Okay. But I just don't even see myself in that world dating younger girls. I don't like younger girls
suck.
No, they're fucking terrible, bro. And I'm not
thought
saying
I
that
was
as an
gay
old woman.
because I always hated them.
What?
I mean, no, I've never dated anybody under the age of 28.
I get them as like a sex object. I get that, but
Right.
Having to deal with this person in order to get that
Oh
sex.
my God, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
I'd rather just not have the sex.
I don't blame you. But in that case, I'm like with you because gross. I like if I'm on the train or on the bus or something like that, I text my friend. I'm like, yo, were we ever like this? Because why didn't you murder me? Why didn't our parents or somebody murder us? Because this inspires rage in me.
Oh, there's nothing worse than when you have like a quiet moment and you start thinking about young you.
Ugh.
The worst.
It really is.
I sit down and remember all the weird sad sack shit I did and I want to die.
Yeah, I was the opposite.
Now you know how that build things.
Such a terrible bitch. I was a bad human.
Unruly.
I just think of between the horribly mean shit I did to other people and all the sad sack shit I did just because I was a sad sack at some points. Just,
well,
yeah. Makes me glad I grew up.
We all been there.
Makes me glad I grew up.
And regardless of how much time you spend out of there versus into there, your mind's always going to stay there.
The thing that makes me the most mad more than anything is I think about when I started selling TVs, I was working on commission at 19. I was making $1,500 every 2 weeks. I have no fucking idea where any of that money went.
Bruh, I hear ya. I question the same thing. I used to work 2 jobs and I had a fucking car accident settlement. Right. Where the fuck is all that money?
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I did with it.
Where is all that money? I have nothing to show for it.
It's on coke on tits. That's where it's at.
Seriously, I mean, if it were that, at least I could say, oh, that's where it went.
You'd have stories out of it. I don't even have stories out of it.
No, like I bought a lot of stuff. Actually, I still have some of the purses that I bought back then because I was a purse whore, and I still have a lot of those purses. So yeah, those were quality bags that I invested in back then because they're still in great shape.
I don't know where the fuck. I have no idea.
I did a lot of drinking and fucking bath salts. I made $1,000 a week.
I was making $1,500 every 2 weeks, and then on Labor Day I would make like $3-4 grand, and on Black Friday I would make like $5-6 grand.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I don't know where fucking any of it went.
Damn. Sneakers.
No, I wish. I fucking wish. You know what? If I had the sneakers I could have been buying back then, I could have sold those sneakers now and bought a fucking house.
Bro. According to my mom, I spent my money on other people. Like partying and stuff a lot. Like I would be that bitch buying everybody rounds and shit like that. Like fuck it, let's go. Or I want to go out, but you're broke. Fuck it, let's go.
I was making money before I could drink, so I know it was never any of that.
Right.
I was
making money at the same time.
I don't know where the fuck it went.
I was making money at the same time. So that was I know that some of it is that. But no, but then again, I'm the person who in my 3rd grade fucking class, I lost my picture day money. And my mom to this day thinks I'm irresponsible with money.
Because you lost your picture day money?
Because I lost my picture day money. It's like that year I only had a class picture and not a school picture because I lost my money.
I didn't have any of that shit growing up.
No, somebody stole that shit from my desk and she don't believe me.
That seems like it's a real prevalent thing, and like your culture is like grudge holding.
Yep. Dumb shit too, man. Don't look both ways when you're crossing the street at like 5. And to this day, it's like, oh, be careful crossing the street. I know how you are. That shit was like 30 years ago. Relax.
Why do you remember that?
Seriously. Oh, probably because I got my
do for
ass
you?
beat by everybody. Yeah. That day I had that airplane moment where everybody beats the shit out of you.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh,
Yeah, that was one of those days. So I remember that shit.
Hallmark
vividly.
this year has a fucking airplane ornament that's the actual plane tied in a pretzel knot.
Is that so?
And it looks cool, fucking amazing.
Is that something that people wanted?
I don't know, but it looks fucking cool.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things that a fan of airplane didn't know they wanted until it existed.
I get that.
Right?
I
But
get that totally.
Like that, mostly a clown. I'm like, I didn't know I wanted that.
Matt, I can hardly hear you.
We got the important part about that though.
Did Matt die?
No,
Okay.
He sounds disappointed about that. No, I'm still fucking here.
I wish I fucking.
Well,
died.
I'm calling Mark.
If I die, Sarah and Zoe are set.
I'm here. Hello.
That sounds dark as fuck.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Marcus. Hello.
Good. How are you?
Mark!
It took me long enough, but now I'm here.
Thank
You were
you
kidding. He
for
does sound like a teenager.
blessing us with your presence.
A surprise, be sure. What a welcome one.
Are you being yelled at?
Oh no, I think it's my sister.
So she's being yelled at, or does your family just talk loudly?
I don't know, a bit of both.
You didn't strike me as somebody who comes from a loud family.
You'd be surprised.
Or a family?
I guess I would be.
Or a womb.
Oh man. So yeah.
So, you came in on a dead week when the host called in. So, bravo on the timing.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy's here. I guess it's as good a time as any to get your shoe cherry popped.
You sound like Robin Williams in that movie where he worked on a photo booth.
Oh, 1 hour photo? That movie's great.
I think that's the first time I saw Robin Williams as something other than a clown
Right.
or Joker.
You
And
didn't see
it throws you.
Awakenings is fucking amazing.
I don't think I saw that. Doesn't even sound familiar.
Awakenings is fucking great. It's him and Robert De Niro. It's a good fucking movie.
Oh,
Wait. Robin Williams and Robert De Niro did a movie together.
yeah.
The fuck out of here. You serious?
Yeah, it's a fucking great movie.
How do I not know about that?
But you don't pay
Holy
attention.
shit.
Sounds like an odd pairing.
Like legit, I must not pay attention because I feel like I've seen every De Niro movie ever.
It's an amazing. Awakenings is a good movie. You should watch it.
Well, that's next on the list then.
Robin Williams is a doctor. Robert De Niro is a patient. It's a good movie.
I still don't understand how this skipped me on the radar. How I skipped this on the radar.
Because
But
Robert De Niro made a lot of fucking movies.
I know. But anyway. I'll
He's
watch
also an
that.
anti-vaxxer too.
Legit? Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot right now.
It sucks because all his other politics are perfectly reasonable except that.
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of disappointing to hear.
Terrible.
it's not good for the herd immunity factor.
It's fine though. His wife's black. I know she didn't let him get away with that shit.
She's like, I'm not with that guy.
No, we're going over to Mom's today. Get in the car. We're going to the doctor.
Oh, they're still together. I'm sure she just was like, nah.
No. She took him to the doctors and got
Don't
him
tell Daddy.
vaccinated. Just
Oh,
Don't
no.
tell Daddy.
The black woman, she didn't sneak and do shit. She said, I'm taking these kids to get vaccinated. If you don't like it, kiss my ass.
fucking German measles my ass.
Black women don't sneak to do anything unless it's your birthday. Other than that, they just tell you they're gonna do it, and then they do it.
If you get told, if you get that courtesy.
Maybe.
Because it's like, I'm going to do this. If you see me and you ask me what I'm doing, I might tell you. Otherwise, I'm just going to do this.
Like, you're not my father.
Otherwise, I'm going to change the topic and yell.
Well,
No.
I mean,
fuck
you
yourself.
really, I was going to say, you really don't have to.
Yeah, they'll just tell you to go fuck yourself. It's not, there's no levels to it. It's, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, I mean, you get that look. You know that look in the meme that Jared found for me last week?
Yeah.
That look. That's a universal sort of, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I'm going to do it, and if you don't like it, sucks to be you.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how my mom is.
Yeah, well, that's just the thing.
Yeah, she gets shit done.
Well, you got to. I don't understand that whole thing. I mean, like, asking people permission. Like, when people ask me, oh, are you going to let Javon do that?
Did I have an option?
What you mean, let him? Yo, if I ever had a man that I had to let do something, he will not be my man. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I can't understand a person who would allow themselves to be walked over like that. Like, I don't want to be able to walk all over you. That shit is just ew. Is he gonna let you go? What you mean is he gonna let me go? The fuck kind of question is that?
Me and Sarah don't do that ever.
No, it's just ugly. When I see people do it, I cringe. But
when Zoe was first, when Zoe was first born, her mom, one of her mom's friends wanted to see the baby, but could only come up on my day off. And since it was my day off, I'm hanging out with the kid. And she was like, well, tell Sarah to tell him that he has to give you the baby that day. And Sarah was like, I'm not telling him a goddamn thing. He will tell me to kiss his ass.
That's right.
I'm saying, like, there's certain courtesies that we extend to each other. Like, I don't want to go to Comic-Con without him because I know that's the kind of thing that he, it's his thing. It's his birthday weekend. Why would I do something like that? I'm not a fucking monster.
Right.
But, at any other time, it's like, well, do you want to go or not? Because if you don't, I'm cool with going by myself. Like, that's not a thing. Like,
I don't get that. And the other thing I don't like that I've discovered, like, since I have a family and stuff, I'll be at work and I'll be like, man, I really want to go home. Like, yeah, I'm tired. And like, nah, I want to go hang out with my kid. And people will look at me weird. They're like, well, don't you like being at work so you don't have to be around your kid and family? It's like, no, I fucking like my family. That's why they're my family. Don't project your sad life on me. I like my wife and my child.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm not with the kid situation, obviously, but, I enjoy spending time with my husband.
I don't know
like, that's a thing.
If that drink is as good as you said it is.
Well, listen, the drink is a different thing. That's a different thing altogether.
Hazelnuts might have got you in the end.
He can stay in the room, And it's weird because I love the way things work between us in that we both like our time to ourselves.
Who the hell is moving a body?
What the fuck are you doing,
Mark.
Who is moving a body?
Mark's on
Eating
that
a
Paw
bag of
Patrol.
chips.
Mark, you gotta mute your shit if you're gonna be doing weird stuff.
I'm just sitting here. I don't know what's going on.
Shoe 101, don't move stuff.
But yeah, I don't understand the mentality. Like, you married this person, you had kids with this person. Now you're like, oh man, I love never seeing these people. Like,
Yeah, bro. Even if we're doing different things, like, we're cool just being in the same room. Like, I'm here doing this, he's here doing that, but we're chilling. And then sometimes we'll chill together watching the same thing. Like separate things are cool too.
Yeah,
I don't have to live.
You can be a person.
Right, and that's the thing
Being
about
a person is kind of cool.
A lot of relationships that I see around me are like, they live under each other's assholes.
Right.
And that's a problem.
I don't think
You can't do that.
We have the same things.
That's a problem. Like,
Me and Kristen don't share a whole lot of interest.
yeah, man. Like, I'll listen to his stuff. He'll listen to my stuff that we don't share. And we just indulge each other's shit because that's what we do. But I don't understand.
We don't have to agree on everything.
I don't understand those kinds of relationships.
We can have very, very different opinions. We're both, what's the word? Humans.
I know, right? And that's so hard for people to understand.
Full-fledged.
People don't understand that.
The one thing I did get lucky on is me and Sarah are mostly on the same page about like house stuff.
You have the same blood type.
No, so like,
so if you need a kidney one day,
with us looking at houses or talking about how we want to decorate stuff like that, we're pretty much always on the same page there.
Not us. We're very different with that kind of stuff.
See, Kristen's got the upstairs. I've got the downstairs. That's the plan.
I got lucky in that regard because we don't have a whole lot of fighting about that. Like if I have an idea about the way to decorate the place, usually I know she's gonna like it.
Yeah,
usually mine involves LEDs.
See, with him, he likes sleek glass kind of stuff.
Right. I
hate glass. I hate the modern look.
See, that's the opposite for both of us. We both fucking love that dope fucking modern.
He likes sharp lines and
very symmetrical kind of look.
Yeah, he loves that shit.
That's all.
When I was younger, that's what I visualized in my head. And then my first apartment, it was like that, and I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it anymore.
It doesn't feel comfy.
No, it's not.
I like the comfy feel. Like
I like cozy.
Yeah. I like that fucking IKEA nice symmetrical.
I second that. Ugh, for real. I'm like over it now.
I fucking love it, and Sarah loves it. And then the thing we're doing in the house is through the cons and just different artists that I know online and stuff. We're buying a bunch of different art. That's just shit we like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and fucking Hocus Pocus and pretty much any movie, TV show, comic, hero, whatever that we like. Mm-hmm. We're getting a bunch of different art and a bunch of different styles. That'll be all over the house.
I'll send you my Firefly manual, service manual.
Like I hate Firefly.
I know that.
Fucking terrible show.
With good reason.
I've never seen this show.
It was only
not bad.
It was only one season for a goddamn reason.
It's not good.
No, I disagree. It was good.
If it was good, it'd be on TV.
Meh.
It had the misfortune of being on Fox.
I wasn't a fan.
You know how many times they canceled Futurama?
You mean the channel with the longest running TV show ever?
Simpsons 24.
Simpsons is still good, man.
Is it?
It really is.
Yeah.
People have fallen out of love with it because it's just been on TV for so long. But if you go back and watch it, it's still good.
It's like going and hanging out at your Uncle Frank's house.
Like early episodes, or
no, if you watch,
as in it still holds up, or later episodes are still good.
No, like if you want to watch a new episode of The Simpsons right now, it's still a good show.
Wait, The Simpsons is still running?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
28th year.
They're coming up on their 30th season.
Bro, I feel like that shit stopped like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's how everybody feels when they turn 10 years old.
God, I didn't know that shit was still on. Like dead ass, I thought it was dead.
And people say like, oh, it sucks now. It doesn't suck now. It's just been on too long. So like you've fallen out of love with it, but it's still a well-written, funny show. I
haven't seen it in like stupid long. So if I were to watch it now, I'd probably be watching it with fresh eyes. Do you have FX? Like, do you get FX? Yeah, I think so. If you log on to your Fire Stick or whatever device you have through the FX Now app, they have this thing, Simpsons World, and it has every episode of The Simpsons ever, and you can stream any of them. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. I did not know that.
And like once every 3 months, they have a fucking every episode fucking run. Yeah, all 700 episodes there are.
But
I watch it every time.
When I get bored, and I really don't know what to watch, that Simpsons World thing, you can just put it on random, and it'll randomly play episodes of The Simpsons all day. It's fucking great. See, what I do for background noise like that is I put DuckTales on.
And that should just it. I think it was like 4 seasons or something like that, and it just keeps going and going and going.
You know
It's just
my
background noise.
You know my Erica knows my Millie Rock to anything policy.
Uh-huh.
Jared is trying desperately to get me to Millie Rock to the DuckTales theme song.
Oh my god.
And
See,
it's
I just had a mental picture of that.
It's not that
not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
why would he want that though?
Exactly. That thing is, it's not that I won't do it. It's that he can't explain to me why he wants that.
And that bothers me.
That's why I haven't done it. Every time he's like, "Why haven't you done it?" It's like, "'Cause you can't tell me why the fuck you keep asking me to do that."
Yeah, seriously, like why? Because I mean, yeah, of all things.
Because every time I Millie Rock to something, and he goes, "And yet you won't Millie Rock to the DuckTales theme song."
Oh, you guys are such fucking weirdos. It's cute.
Because I use sometimes for like because it's funny.
I bet you that there's no greater plan. He just wants you to do it.
But even if he said that, I'd fine. But he doesn't say that. He just gets quiet and doesn't answer the question.
He's trying to figure out why it is. Like I think he's having an internal
He doesn't know
crisis
why
about it.
He doesn't know why. He just wants it.
You're asking him things that he himself can't answer.
I feel like he's looking into himself. He's getting real introspective at that moment. Like, fuck, why do I want this? Where did this come from? Where did it all begin?
What is life?
It makes the baby laugh.
What's Millie Rock?
It makes the baby laugh when I do it. So sometimes when she presses one of her toys that plays music, I'll Millie Rock to whatever fucking lullaby or whatever it's playing, and it makes her laugh. And Jared gets mad every time because I won't.
You won't Millie Rock the DuckTales.
What's Millie rocking?
I didn't want to ask.
Aren't you the teenager here? If anyone should
right?
DuckTales is perfect for Millie Rocky.
This motherfucker.
Nah, Jared can get the fuck out.
No, Jared, get the fuck on.
Yeah, one of the two. Pick one.
I don't understand it.
He doesn't either.
And if the song's perfect for it, why doesn't he do it?
So wait, Jared's just
when
being
is Jared
creepy. Jared's in the other room listening?
Well, I talk pretty loud.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of creepy.
I mean, you can say the
Devon's
same thing about all the
listening.
times I popped in his room during the shoot.
Javon's probably listening right now. Like, what this bitch talking about going and fucking the whole nursing home?
I knew it. I couldn't trust her.
What happened? Wait, somebody said something and I missed it. My bad.
No, I said Javon's like, I knew I couldn't trust her.
Nah, we have conversations like this all the time.
Oh, me and Sarah have had that conversation where she's like, what would you do if I left you? I was like, die alone. It's fine.
I'm gonna live, but
it's not die alone like in a sad way. It's die alone.
Right, it's
like, I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. I've put in my hours.
I'm just gonna be
either drawing this pension or no pension.
I'm just gonna be a good dad and die alone.
Right?
yeah, like
Asked me that shit. She's asked me. She's like, "What would you do if I died? You know, would you still see Emily, or are you gonna do anything?" I said, "Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to think about that kind of shit. Can I just sit here and play fucking Zelda?"
That means that Emily's on her own.
Yeah.
Well, she's got her dad, so she'd go to live with her dad.
Yeah, but would you visit her and stuff? Or would
I
you
don't know. It'd be weird. Like, how do you
wash her hands of it?
Well, I mean, it's something you can just
That
easily
page
forget
of
about
my
her.
life is over.
it's like, well, do I have to? Is it in the will?
Right?
No, but we don't have those conversations to like, you know, like be real about it in the sense that, you know, like this is a real situation. Would you still come see my kid if I? No, it's just because, you know, I ask stupid questions and like I honestly don't care. I mean, not that I don't care what the answer is, you know, it's just whatever. It's not shit that I want to like then have an argument about it, you know? Like I don't give a fuck. Like whatever.
We don't have.
I try to think of the what ifs, though, because you'll sit there, you'll fucking make yourself sick at night thinking about that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah,
that's why I
it's
don't.
a bad plan.
That's
Yeah.
why I don't.
We don't have arguments about it or anything. I just because
No.
she knows that it's pointless to argue with me, and you all know that I'm incapable of lying. So when she asks me, I tell her the truth, whether she wants to hear that or not.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Like we just, it's whatever.
This
like
is life. This is what it is. So, you asked.
She'll get grumpy because occasionally whatever I say is really mean, but it's the truth.
Right.
Well, that's one thing that we always say. Like, don't ask me the question unless you want the answer for real.
Right. If you don't want,
Like, if you don't want the answer, don't ask the question. But I like to know weird things. Like, I don't care. Like, if he says something about like another chick or whatever that I don't care. It's not a thing. Like,
you ain't
whatever.
dead.
It's not a like I don't care.
I knew you
you say some
attracted
chick
to titties because titties. So
yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, okay, so I have a flat ass. He sees a chick with a big donkey booty, and he likes
donkey.
Cool. Like, like that's not a thing. I don't get all like weird about it and like all insecure because I don't have an ass. I don't care.
Oh, Eric, you saw my thread where I posted about twerk videos, and she was like, "Why you watch twerk videos?" I was like, "Cause I like ass."
And she put the grumpy face on. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's whatever. Like, people who spend their time thinking about those things and getting hung up on that, like, just don't enjoy life.
You waste a lot of time.
Really, though. Really.
And you do realize TikTok, motherfucker.
Like, if he says after I die, like he's gonna go fuck a hooker the very same day, I'll be like, word, just make sure that the funeral home is paid off. Do you, boo boo? Do
your wallet in your car?
Even in death, Erica is deeply frugal.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I like my bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no fucking debts attached to my name, even if I'm not here.
That's what so on Erica's headstone, it'll say "paid in full."
Totally. That has so many levels of truth.
Fuck
that
that.
works.
Throw me in a
so
cardboard box, toss me in a dumpster, make me into dog food.
See, but that's what I want. That's what I want. Like, I want a big party, like a legit party, like a house party, like back in the day.
Right.
Drinking, smoking, all kinds of shit, whatever. But like with me, my physical body, like I don't give a fuck what y'all do with it.
Tell your man I'll go half with him to get the cover of "Paid in Full" by Eric B. and Rakim laser etched onto your gravestone.
That would be tight though. I'm not even mad at that though.
But we'll Photoshop you in between Eric B. and Rakim.
That works for me. Totally works for me.
Oh no, we'll take out Eric B. and it'll be Erica.
Eric A.
In memoriam.
Eric A.
We're gonna clear some stuff with Rakim, but I think it'll be okay.
I guess it'd be alright. I don't think it'd be a problem.
How much can the death rights really be?
We'll put you in the backwards Kangol and everything.
I actually have one.
Of course you do.
Yep. Of course. Wait, why of course I do? What about me would make you think I have a fucking Kangol?
You grew up in New York in the time when Kangol hats were cool?
Right.
I believe it.
Samuel L. Jackson, I believe.
Well, way before that.
I guess.
But you grew up in hip hop culture in New York in a time when hip hop culture wore Kangol hats. So
yeah, but you know what? I didn't have it during that time. I got it way after.
But you wanted one, and the moment you got the money for it, you're like, getting this shit.
That's true. I've had lots of opportunities to have fake ones, and I didn't want that.
My dad,
it's like me wanting a fedora. I'm not going to get one because it's fucking ruined right now. But one day that shit will go away, and I'll be able to finally get one.
No, I'm sorry, it's been ruined.
I know.
You obviously don't understand how ruined works.
No, fedoras are over forever, man.
Yep, they had their run.
Chase it was fedora.
And see, I'll never end up never getting one, but
Chase
the dream's still in me.
Chase a new dream, man.
I hear you.
But my dad showed me pictures when he was young. He had like 3 of them, and then Like you know how when you're young and you have a Kangol hat, you wear it backwards to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like as an old man, he has Kangol hats that he wears forwards.
He wears them as intended.
Because like you know the old black man look with the Kangol hat facing forward. That's
my grandfather right now.
Yeah, that's my dad now.
My grandfather, when he used to always wear, but he never knew about brands or anything like that. He didn't care about any of that. He wore Kangol style hats.
Right.
And of course, I was young. I had
JC Penney special.
I had my cash. I was spending. I was making it rain everywhere, whatever.
Right.
And so I used to buy him Kangol hats.
Warm up the visa.
Right. And so he's got a bunch of them in his closet right now, but he wears them to the front like that, and he still looks G as fuck.
Yeah, see, my dad just went from like looking like a cool 80s rapper and a backwards one to looking like he delivers newspapers in the 40s.
I'm sorry, but my grandfather is like 80 something and he still look cool as fuck.
Well, to be honest, it's because he's Latino. Like that Kangol forwards hat look works on Latino dudes. It just does. Like,
yeah, but he also he'll take that hat off and put a fucking, I don't even know, it's kind of like a fedora but not quite, with the little feather sticking out the side.
Oh, the half pin, half beach hat.
Yeah, but it's not like that long out. It's just it's regular small type. I gotta show you. It's a typical kind of.
I know what you mean.
Puerto Rican Pedro Navaja.
It's somewhere between a beach and a pimp hat, but it's not quite either.
Yeah, I guess it's that. But it's got to have the feather.
The Tommy Bahama hat.
I guess so. Yeah, like he looks cool as fucking hell. Like he was made for hats, bro. Nobody looks better in a hat than my grandfather does.
My dad just looks like he's about to say extra extra. And like the thing is, my grandfather, and I didn't know him that well because he died like 6 months after I met him. But
damn,
I saw him in his going out clothes, and it was like a Kangol hat, a gold chain, a turtleneck, and a leather jacket. And my dad is like 5 minutes away from dressing like his dad.
Yay! Somebody's happy.
Like
if you're happy and you know what, shout out.
Like if my dad has a leather jacket, he's only minutes away from becoming his dad, fashion wise.
My grandfather has a leather blazer. Okay.
A leather blazer.
like a sport coat type situation.
What the fuck?
No, I'm telling you, he's a fucking pimp as hell. Okay, lately, I guess because he's retired and bored, he's been going to what do you call the Jehovah's Witness place? Kingdom Hall.
Right.
He's been doing that on weekends, and boy, does he get pimped the fuck up.
Yeah, because that's what church is really for.
Yeah, but people wear their little suits and stuff like that, and they get all churchy. No, not him. He looks like he's going to a fucking brothel. Okay.
He's on his way to the players' ball.
The church we went to growing up, most of the people there were just there to stunt on the other people in what crazy shit they could wear.
Yeah, and he thinks he's cute because I bought him a tablet last year. And so, he's old as fuck or whatever. And he's walking in there with his fucking Kangol leather jacket, like blazer type jacket, and his pants with his pointy, shiny ass shoes that he still fucking spit shines. Okay? Like, he's no joke, but he walks in there with a tablet, like, cause he's cool like that. He's still with it with technology.
Look
or
at
whatever.
Mr. 2017.
Yo, it's so funny. Like the first time I saw him get ready to leave on a Saturday, like early afternoon, where the fuck you going? He's like, I'm going to Kingdom Hall. Word? Like that?
If you want to see like colors you didn't think existed, go hang out in front of a black church at Easter.
In my neighborhood, there are 2 churches on every fucking block.
Right.
Okay? And on Sunday, at any hour of the day, you can walk out, and not only the women, the men are wearing peach and purple suits.
Absolutely. you see suits that you didn't like. You're like, I didn't know that shade of blue existed. Like,
Dead ass.
oh man,
Like, it's fucking crazy.
like,
And yes, they still wear those weird fucking hats.
yeah, everybody's dressed like early 2000s Steve Harvey.
Legit. That's what it be. That's what the fuck it is. And that's like everywhere in this neighborhood. There's a lot of like West Indian churches, like Black American churches,
Right.
fucking Spanish churches, like all kinds. All kinds. And they all do that shit. It's just wild.
Mm-hmm. White church is the worst.
It is.
I only went to white church when I was upstate. I went to school up there, and I wanted to try to still continue with my Christian values and going to church. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, boring as shit is what it was.
What? It was hella boring.
No songs.
Shit fucking blows.
Nobody catches the spirit.
Nah, man, it was boring as hell. And
It's
the
like,
songs,
why do you even believe this shit? You're just sitting in a room.
nah, see, I believed back then.
Everybody sings the song in the correct key instead of multiple keys.
Yeah, like nobody's even trying to hit the notes. They just, they singing all these like pop Christian songs kind of, and they put it on this projector so the whole church can sing along.
Yeah.
No, in my church, you walk in and they sing the same chorus 25 times. By the third time, every newcomer knows it.
Right.
There's tambourines everywhere.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
It is.
It really
I fucking hate this shit. When I used to go, my brother used to make me go to Pentecostal church with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
That was me.
You know, they're not
Pentecostals
bad
that
people,
believe
but
that only
goddamn,
Pentecostal
that fucking shit.
Christians will get into heaven.
Yup.
Like, the service would be like, okay, we're going to end at 12. At 11:45, they start the crying session, and it's an hour of fucking crying for everybody in there.
Bro. Legit.
I'm like,
Well,
I'm like, please, I just want to fucking leave and
White
get
church
food.
has nothing on minority church when it comes to leaving on time.
Listen, I used to go to church 4 times a week. That was
Fuck
like the
that.
requirement. It was Tuesdays was like I used to teach. It's like Girl Scouts for church,
Right.
called the missionettes. So
Right.
I used to be a missionette leader, right? So I used to have to teach missionettes on Tuesdays. Thursdays were like the different services. So it would be like one day was for the children, another day, the next week is for the men, and the next day is for the women, the next day is for the teenagers. That kind of thing. That was Thursdays. Fridays was prayer service. We get there at 7:30 and we wouldn't leave till midnight. Okay? All dark, everybody on their knees and praying.
Right.
For hours. And then Sunday, we would get there at 9 o'clock for fucking what do you call that? Sunday school?
Right.
Then that would finish. We would have lunch. Then we would go to church. Then we would come out. Then we would have dinner. And just talk shit in front of the church, outside the church, inside the church basement. Like, we wouldn't leave until stupid fucking late.
Right. The ending time on minority church schedule is a suggestion. It is not the time that it's gonna end.
It's absolutely not.
Like,
And you can't leave.
if church ends at 3, you're gonna be there till like 6, 7 o'clock.
7. Yep.
Fuck that. See,
7 easy.
That's why I didn't like going to church as a kid. We didn't go ever. But the few times I stayed with a friend and they'd be like, oh, we're going to church in the morning. I just be like, can I call my mom to come pick me up at like 7 a.m.? Well, don't you want to come to church with us? No.
Even if you get out at 7, like actual church ends at 7, you're gonna be there until 8 because your fucking dad or mom wants to talk to everybody.
Yep, and then somebody's selling cupcakes and shit for for the leak.
Yeah. Somebody
Oh, my God.
spent all fucking day with, and they want to fucking talk to them some more. Like,
Terrible, terrible. Catholic church was weird though.
yeah, I never done that.
I grew I was supposedly grew up Catholic, but then when it came time to do my communion and all that stuff, my mom gave me the option. She's like, I mean, do you want to? Because I don't want to pay for this dress. Like, how serious are you about this?
Most sense I've ever heard in my life. Do you really love Jesus? Because this church, because this fucking dress is expensive.
It really is. Then I gotta buy shoes. We gotta do a party, like, because we do a party for everything, right? But he was like, "Do you really want to do this?" I was like, "I have to go to classes in order to get this." No, thanks. So I skipped it. But otherwise, like they would take me to church on Sundays, and I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I knew that people got up and ate crackers and drank grape juice, and I wasn't allowed to. I wasn't cool enough. And it would be like, get on your knees, get back up. Get on your knees, get back up. Well, that sounded worse than I planned. But yeah, that was terrible too.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Church sucked.
Yeah, I'm over that fucking page.
Totally.
I never want to go back again.
Totally.
So, anybody got anything else interesting to talk about?
Well, I said nothing.
I still haven't talked about one interesting thing.
I think Mark tried to say something.
Did he?
Mark.
Hmm?
You dead man.
Oh, because you can't speak in memes. You don't want to. You don't want to like soil your airspace with normie words.
He's too distracted with his fidget spinner.
No. No. This is slander.
No, he uses a cube. Come on.
I'm a professional.
I've got a butt plug.
He loves his fidget spinner. Mark, all those terrible things you say on the internet, you're allowed to say on this show. It's fine.
Yeah, but he's at home. He can't say that out loud.
Yeah, I've got the door
Don't
closed.
give him an excuse.
He can't talk about the fucking JO session he had in that girl's bedroom without his mom walking there and being like, "What the fuck?"
That reminds me of another story that I've never told.
Is that so? Are you gonna regret it, or are we gonna regret it?
I don't know. It might be
First time.
more evidence in case I ever get incarcerated.
But
If it's before you're
there's many
17, you're
people.
fine.
There's many people's Exhibit A in the shoe catalog.
yeah, like a lot of. Okay, you be part of a time-honored tradition.
That means you can start telling your story.
You could.
Mark, tell us
Well,
about-
yeah, I'm contemplating, like, should I? Or
Yeah.
should I?
Well, what the fuck? You already started to say that the
you've already
story
fucking
is
fed us the bait. We're biting it.
You
Come on now.
teased.
Mark,
Okay,
if you
hold
listen to this later, that's all the people that are going to listen to this.
Yeah, basically.
Well, let me go check outside my door.
do,
So
do,
funny
do,
when we have the
do.
young people on this show.
Okay, I'm clear.
Shoot.
Okay, so it was about 2 years ago. It was a Saturday. I remember that. And it was like 3 a.m., alright? I'm like Jack Bauer, I have stamina. I can stay up as long as I need to, especially when it comes to JOing. So, like, it was around 4 a.m. For some reason, I had the TV on because I was scared of the dark. For some reason. So I just went at it. But here's the thing, I wasn't using my hands. I was going freehand.
What?
And then
What are you looking at?
Wait,
I
what
don't
is freehand?
understand what I'm hearing.
How'd you jerk off with no hands?
see, I'm an expert at it, I don't even need my hands.
So what the fuck were you doing?
What are you, a fucking Jedi?
Were you dry humping a pillow?
I'm gonna leave that vague. But yeah,
No,
my mother-
you got
No,
bullshit.
you don't-
You're already in the middle of the fucking story.
No,
Finish it.
We're here
Yeah,
now.
no, that's not how this works. That's not how it works.
Okay, so I was using the floor. Anywho,
Wait, what does that mean? Using
I was using
I'm about to make this.
I was using the environment to my advantage.
how,
But,
how does one use the floor?
Friction.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just like you're like a seal, like
Kinda. You
Get
can
hard,
picture it
let
that
your
way.
fucking- you kind of lean on your boner and you kind of dry hump the fucking ground.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
all right. So anyway, you're humping the ground.
Yeah, then all of a sudden my mother walks in at like 4 a.m. She's like, she didn't say anything. She just like, go to
What
bed.
the fuck did you say? Just walked in on your kid fucking the floor.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna need to bleach that in the morning. Yeah, I gotta remember to do that.
Okay, so go to bed.
She just walked downstairs and I'm like, hey, you know, it's just what I do.
How's it going?
That's what I do.
Oh
Didn't you
God,
describe
I'm gonna
yourself
die.
as like Jack Bauer earlier? I don't
No
think.
wonder he's fucking friends with you, Matt. You got the flooring hookup.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't think Jack Bauer ever humped it.
Hey, he had to do something in that 24 hours.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
Alright, so
fucking
So
die.
this presents a new shoe question I'd like to ask all of you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, all of the men. I can't really ask Erica, but where's the weirdest place you ever put your dick?
Wait, what's the weirdest place I ever put my dick?
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I tried to put it in the
It's a way
shampoo
more
bottle.
Oh my god.
What?
When I was a little kid, I tried to put it in the shampoo bottle.
Wait, how?
Because I was little. I was like 5.
Oh my god.
To what end? Just to see, or?
Well, I knew in the videos they did it to the girls, so I was like, I wonder if you can do it with the shampoo bottle.
Oh my god.
Couch cushions. The back couch cushions.
That's the weirdest place.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
It's a pretty common weirdest place.
I was gonna say that's pretty common, I think.
Yeah, I did that last week alone. You fucking lay on the couch, you roll over, you fucking. Oh, it's
it
right in
fell
between
in.
the cushions.
It
Ah,
fell in.
not complaining.
Toasty.
Toasty.
So,
Well, Matt.
yeah, your turn.
I don't know, the fridge once.
Carry on.
In the door, in the fridge
Yeah,
itself, you
door.
smack
Like-
the milk or something.
I opened the door, I put my dick in there, and I sort of closed it as much as I could.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
David's like, I guess I'll try that.
I wish I had a reason why, but I really don't. Just
Young penis. Don't know what to do with it.
yeah,
I guess I'll put it here.
that period of time where you just get boners for no real reason. Just
Oh, teenage years.
And you try to freeze it.
that shit started when I was like 9 years old.
Well, I mean, no, when I was in my teenage years when I tried the fucking weird shit.
That was the question, though. Like,
But I mean, I'm
What's
saying
the
the
weird
weirdest thing
shit?
I can remember is the fucking shampoo bottle. But I mean, other than that, it was fucking finding weird places to jack off at or something, you know?
mm.
Every bit of my living room I did it in.
Oh yeah, there's not a part of my house as a kid I didn't jerk off in.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know I have a son. So at some point, everything in my house is going to have jizz on it.
But what about as an adult? Is that like something normal that guys do?
A fucking savage. I cleaned up after myself.
No, but I'm saying like as an adult, is that something that dudes do? Like, do you feel, or do you have like a place that is your place for this?
Bathroom now.
When I'm going to bed,
Not the bathroom.
laying in bed.
Depends. If the house is empty, I jerk off in the living room because I can.
I don't feel like it's a deviant thing. I don't have any hang up about it.
No,
Yes.
it's not about it being deviant. It's about normally there's traffic in the house.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So it's like when nobody's in the house, I'm like, oh fuck, the living room's free. Let me go sit on my couch, throw it up on my big TV.
Right? Yeah, it was funny. Like somebody asked in the group the other day, like, why would you have that on your TV? I'm like, well, why wouldn't you if you have the option?
Yeah, I don't
The
care.
bigger the screen, the better.
Like the first time I got a fucking projector, I was like, that's the first thing we're putting on it. Like as soon as HD TVs came out, that's the first thing I wanted to see, and then never wanted to see it again.
Yeah, I don't need to see the pockmarks on her ass.
Yeah, but you know, at that point, it's like, why not see it that big?
Hate to see it. But yeah, that's kind of it. Other than that, it's usually just my bedroom. But if the house is completely empty, which it rarely is, I spread myself out on my couch like a goddamn king.
As a king should, god damn it. I always wonder whether guys and girls have the same kinds of things we do. You know,
you ever caught your husband?
Yeah, very early on. And he was freaked out about it at first, but I was like, nah, bro, chill. Like, this is cool. What you watching?
Allow me to show you my sewing box.
What you watching?
Don't worry about it.
That is sort of how it happened, though. He was like, what the fuck is all this?
Like, what, you started doing it right next to him?
Look,
Some
I got
sights
all
to
these
show you.
sticks, and I still chose you. You should feel proud.
Yeah, no, he didn't have any hang-ups about it. I mean, it was weird for him at first, but no, he was cool after that. I think once he realized that I was chill about it, like I wasn't gonna, you know, like, whatever, do what you want to do.
Like once a month.
That what?
So Sarah walks in on me like once a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I'd be like, oh, you gonna go, you know, you wanna go do this? Cause I'm cool. Like, I'm gonna just go watch TV. You let me know when you're done.
It's because, well, I try to, every once in a while, I'll try to sneak them in while she's cooking breakfast or in the shower, and I don't always time it right.
I have yet to be caught.
Seriously?
No.
Or you think they have yet to tell you was caught?
No, Ashley's in the room right now.
Wow, stealthy.
Nah. I just do it and, you know, carry on with my day.
But then again, you're also in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
No.
Sometimes.
Yo,
No, it takes
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Wow.
Shut up.
Sometimes just YouTube.
yo, I hated that shit. My grandmother used to say that about my grandfather all the fucking time. Cause like he takes a long time in the shower. She's like, oh, he's in there jerking off, I bet. I'm like, ew. God, and I used to get pissed off because like I have to use the bathroom. We only have one fucking bathroom. I have to go in after that, and I gotta like go in thinking that he just fucking JO'd in here.
He's got to beat off before he puts on his leather blazer and.
Bro.
It's fucking pimp hat.
Yo, grandma used to piss me off with that shit.
I'm just gonna spank it before I strut. That's the plan.
Still fucking says he's like 1,000 years old. They're both 1,000 years old, and she still says that shit. And it sounds so much worse in Spanish. Ugh.
No, but sometimes I just don't time it right, and then she leaves. She'll walk back out of the room, and then I'll walk out, and she's like, "You're not gonna finish?" Like, no, you ruined the mood between us.
Between us.
Awkward now.
Yeah.
It's funny because like if I take a day off and he goes to work, I'm like, "Are you planning on turning back within the next 15 minutes?" Because I have to get number one out for the day. That's just how it is. As soon as you leave. I gotta take care of number one. That's number one. Because a day off is like fucking... Yeah, it's happening all day. I don't give a fuck. And it's not even that I want to. It's just...
You're bored.
It happens. Like, I have to.
Oh, when I was a teenager, man, it was nonstop. Every hour or so.
Right.
Yep.
What the fuck else you gonna do?
What?
The fuck else you gonna do?
I kind of
That's a
get
normal
mad
thing,
at
bro.
the end of the day.
Oh,
like,
it's normal to do it often. It's not normal to use the floor.
That was a one-time thing.
Yeah, but based on that conversation and other conversations, that's not the only time you've done it in a weird way.
And apparently your folks were kind of used to it because they actually came downstairs to tell you to stop.
They're like, "Oh, Mark's at it again."
The frequency.
They came upstairs because they heard you.
It's like that Rick and Morty part where Morty's fucking the sex robot.
And he comes down to drink some orange juice. He goes back upstairs.
See, Mark, with you, it's not the frequency that's the concern.
He comes down, it's like, Rick, can you come up here for a second? That episode is fucking hilarious.
It's not the frequency that's the concern, it's the methodology.
Right?
You're gonna be that guy who buys a piece of rabbit fur in 10 years.
Oh, man. How did we get here, y'all? How the fuck did we get here?
Do we ever know?
I don't know. That's true. That's how we shoe. This is how we shoe it.
This is how we shoe it.
That was weird. That was weird that we did that at the exact same time.
But you did it too?
Yeah, we were doing it at the same time.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Because you don't listen.
It is Friday night.
And I feel alright.
Oh, how did...
here on Skype.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. So that's that. And you still don't know what a Millie Rock is?
Nope.
No.
Well, I expect Rob and David to not know what that is, but Mark.
For shame.
You're a
I've never
teen.
heard of this. Is it like a new drug on the streets?
Alright, you're full of shit.
Molly Rock.
I'd give it a go.
I feel like that's how you've gotten into most of the trouble in your life, Rob.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
A lot of good too, though. It hasn't all been bad.
Mark, you're full of shit. You know what Millie Rockin' is.
No, I seriously
Is it
don't
like
know what
the
Millie
Dougie?
Rock is.
Is it like a Dutch rudder?
No, it's not anything
Is
like
it
that.
like the dab?
It's a dance.
So it's like the Dougie.
No. It's just Google it. Christ. Nope. That shit. That's one of my things that frustrates me the most about Sarah is her asking me 18 questions about something she could Google.
You better get used to that shit.
Well, I'll just eventually yell, just Google it at her. So.
Oh, you haven't yet? Because this guy does that to me all the time.
No, I have. I'm saying eventually within the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Like, why the fuck? Why are you asking me this?
Yeah, I do that. I know I can Google it, but it's like if you already know, why you gonna make me do that?
Right?
I trust you should be happy. I trust your judgment and your fucking brain enough to ask you.
Because the fucking answer is never enough of the answer. The question will beget questions, which will beget questions. It's never, what is this thing? And then I tell you, and then okay. It's, what is this thing? And then I tell you, and then you ask me 8 more questions. That's when I would just Google it. Just Google it. It will tell you everything.
Yeah, Ashley.
Whatever.
Listen to what the man's saying.
Whatever.
Don't whatever me. That's the problem. It's not the question. I'm happy to answer the question. I'm not happy to answer the 14 following questions.
That's the problem with adults these days.
Nobody wants to explore to find the answer. They just want someone to fucking tell them. And
exploring if I fucking call somebody, it's shit.
not when you ask 25 questions in a row.
That's literally what the exploration is.
No.
It is.
The fucking internet will tell you. It's fun. That's why we made it.
Thanks, Eric.
It's like, but you already fucking know though. Like
How do you
Don't
think
you
I
wanna
look?
Yeah, but each one teach one, motherfucker. Like, if you know, tell me.
No.
Fucking
How do you think I
selfish
found
ass.
out? You think someone
But
told
that's the
me?
problem. That's the problem is I tell you, and then you have more questions. So it's not as simple as just tell me.
Bet. So we're fucking communicating. We're having a conversation. A
I
fucking
don't want to have a
discussion like
conversation. That's
adults
why we
do.
have
God damn it. Shit.
the whole point of the internet and smartphones is so that I don't have to answer any more questions.
Yo, fuck y'all. I'm gonna keep asking. I don't give a fuck.
Ask fucking Siri.
Yeah, or
No.
other shit. Like
This bitch never understands me. She don't understand me. The way I
can't
ask
imagine
questions.
why. But it's not even just that. Then it's questions that nobody knows the answers to.
You would be like, I'm sorry, I don't understand that. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. I'm sorry, did you mean? Bitch, I asked you what the fuck I asked you. Come
That's
on now.
That's because you're from New York, so it's like there isn't a Y in that word, Erica.
No, I know. Fuck that. No, Alexa understands me.
Well, Alexa's
Fuck's
built
Alexa.
who know what the fuck they're doing.
Alexa
Isn't that the
is-
Amazon one?
Yeah.
We'll see.
She
Your
gets
first,
me.
Erica, your first mistake here is trying to rely on an Apple product. So let's start.
Right.
Well, fuck Siri.
No.
My phone always works. And I don't have to do weird shit to it either.
You tried dry humping it.
I haven't tried that, although it has a really strong vibration feature.
No,
There you go.
Nice and warm.
but no, see, then it's not even just that. It's the questions nobody knows the answer to. Be like, hey, what do you think the hours are for the salon today? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. Google it. Why are you fucking asking me that?
But see, I would ask him that because he's fast. He's a faster Googler.
That just means you're lazy.
Sarah's fucking terrible at the internet. Like, if I send her to the internet to get an answer to something, it's a waste of both of our time.
He's just
fucking-
faster at it. I don't know what it is. He's just quicker at it than I am.
Because you
So-
just have to know how to use Google properly, putting quotes around stuff so it searches for that word.
Well, no, I know how to do it. It's
Put
just
the
I don't
line-
be in a rush
Put
for
the line in
shit.
front of the word to get the sans to remove it, so you know exactly what the fuck you're looking for.
I just don't be in a rush for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm looking for something, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna Google it. I'll take my fucking sweet ass time. He has to do everything quickly. He's like, okay, boom, boom, I'm efficient. This shit is done. I'm not, chill. I take the scenic
I
route.
know who consistently hits the second page of Google. The answer is never on the second page.
Gosh, I don't think I've ever been forced to go to a second page unless it's an image search.
If the answer doesn't pop up on the first page, you Googled it wrong.
Yeah, you asked the wrong question.
Ah,
It took me a while to figure out that you didn't have to ask it like a question.
oh my god.
Listen, I grew up during the Ask Jeeves era, okay?
Oh God.
I asked the Googles.
Googles.
Do you remember Parks and Rec where he Googles Yahoo to open his email?
I used to do that, so what?
Oh my god.
That's
You're
literally
not
a comedy
old.
sketch.
Listen, I'm not as young as you fucks, okay?
Not old.
I take you by at least 10 years.
No.
You're not old.
No,
Bro.
you don't.
I'm a decade older than you at least.
Right, but you're not like internet inept old.
No, I'm not. I'm just like I'm corny with it. Like
Internet.
I accept that. I don't feel the urge to like go through stuff. I don't care enough. I got links and shortcuts to that shit now. It's cool. But I don't like before when it first started. See, I was around these things when they first started, back when fucking like Hotmail was like the only mail
Right.
outside of AOL.
MySpace
Yeah, I was alive for all that. I was, 9, 10. I remember that. I have vivid memories of that.
Right. Well, I was like a teenager with these things.
Which means it was prime fucking time for you.
Yeah, but we didn't have access to it
Right.
How
like
many
that.
fucking
Like,
libraries are in New York?
hello in the hood.
How many fucking libraries are in New York?
You mean libraries in the hood? Are you out of your mind, bro?
No, fucking New York. Like
It wouldn't take you that long to get out of the hood to a library.
Nah. What you don't understand is that we don't go places, okay? Your hood is your fucking hood. That's it. I didn't even go to the city by myself until I was like fucking 18.
It sounds like you've no one to blame but yourself.
I mean, I'm not blaming nobody. I said I just don't give a fuck enough. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The interwebs.
Sentence.
I'm very thankful. I'm grateful for it, though. I've learned a lot.
Oh, man. Every time I order food without having to talk to anyone, I'm so thankful for the internet.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
The
that
amount
bites
of
you in the
things-
ass sometimes.
Why?
Well, apparently sometimes Muslim gentlemen will buy a pizza joint and then send a pizza with turkey and pineapple instead of ham and pineapple without putting anything. He must not have updated the website yet. It's like, you should have just told us.
I don't think that... What was that sentence you just put out there? Because it didn't... Well,
Yeah, I have that
we
too.
ordered pizza from Mario's.
Okay.
It's been good pizza
called?
right along. Apparently it was bought the other day, and the dude refused to serve any ham.
Mm.
Which is fine. It's your restaurant, but you could have told us. You don't just throw turkey breast on there and say it's ham.
That's a risk I'm willing to take in order to not have to talk to anybody.
Yeah,
But-
plus they have a thing for special instructions.
But we didn't even
You
order
guys
that
order
online. We didn't even.
That was your first mistake.
We called,
That was your mistake then.
and they didn't say nothing.
That's your bad. Your bad. No,
Well,
the best
so-
thing
You didn't
that
check
was
the pizza
ever
before you
created
left the
was
store?
Seamless.
I didn't go pick it up. It was delivered.
Oh.
Seamless is seriously the best ever. I got all my
I miss real
addresses
calzone.
programmed in there.
The low-cal calzone.
Now, a calzone with ricotta cheese, not a pizza folded in half, full of sauce and shit. Because that's what everybody else calls a fucking stromboli and calzone. You get
All I
either
think
one.
about-
It's,
All I think
What
about when I hear calzone is Parks and Rec. So
oh, I think about amazing food.
It's so weird because that's like underwear in Spanish.
Calzone?
Yeah, like calzón. So like calzones are, like underwears, boxers and stuff like that. So the first thing I thought of was not the Italian fucking thing, but like underwear. It's weird.
There's probably like a Latin, like a root between those words.
Might be like keep this all together.
Maybe.
That's the root of that word.
mm.
Well, I don't know, but it's fucking delicious when it's done right, and it's so disappointing when it's just a pizza folded in half.
What is that sound, Mark?
I think Mark's humping his phone.
Mark, mute your shit when you're gonna do stuff.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
You're a fucking liar.
Were you scratching your head?
Sound like a fucking cat.
Oh, let me plug it in and plug it out again.
I like that sound.
All right.
Nope, I like
Is that
the other
better?
sound better.
Is your house near a fucking creek or something?
I think so, yeah.
Do you have a fan on?
No, I do have a loud AC.
Ah, well.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Yep.
Can't be
Okay.
that goddamn loud.
That's very loud.
You found a way to make it louder. Thanks.
Well, that's over 2 hours.
Yep.
Shooby dooby doo ah.
I think we're gonna call that a shoe. Put
Call
this
that a
one in the bag. 116.
My return was deeply disappointing, as I expected it to be.
Was it?
Look, the
It
later
picked up
it
when you
gets,
came
the
back,
more
but the
useless
more-
I get because I get up early for work. So I'm willing to do it later. I'm just not as useful.
It picked up when you came back, but it was still pretty disappointing.
Well, season 5, y'all.
Season 5.
And we thought the hump was gonna be season 4.
Oh no! Every TV show sucks after season 4.
Well,
It doesn't suck, but begins to suck. The Office, Parks and Rec.
The Shoe.
Yeah, season 4 is always like, oh man, I miss. That's always the one where they're like, I missed that season.
Yeah, you did.
I think ours is season 2.
Oh yeah, we peaked at ornography.
No, that was season 1.
Yeah, we peaked.
And it's 40nography.
What?
Is it?
Yes.
Pornography is what he calls it.
Pornography.
But either way, that's where we peaked. We have some more good shoes, but that was the peak. That was the top of the mountain.
I gotta do my shoe homework and get what my favorite episode was.
Well, good luck, because they're gone now.
I know. That thought just hit me when you said good luck. Fuck. Well, there went that.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's okay. We're off Twitch.